All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well, peace, blessings, and salutations. To the hopeful elect Akim, preaching this word with truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the Bayith Shada Wadah, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. All right, this is the brother Karatazar of Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp, coming back to you with another lesson through the Spirit, speaking on these end time prophecies. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. And we're in these times. Beginning of sorrows. All right. We're seeing that war out in Israel. All right. Take the media by storm. All right. And these devils are pushing a heavy doctrine of anti, S word. All right. Anti-SEM itism. All right. All right. These rumors of wars and the accounts that we're hearing of, all right, are all, part of end time prophecy. All right. And it's all the buildup towards that third world war. All right. You had President Biden out in Israel today, right? Passed on, and I've yet to watch those clips to see what that devil has said. But we know that it's been America's stance to back Israel. Now Israel is losing this propaganda, this media war, because of that shameful spewing. All right, and as articles have came out that the next scamdemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, is going to be an information pandemic. Why? Because they're being exposed. So now they're going to have to control, what is being said and heard, not only in, other media sources, but on the entire internet. All right. Because these devils are guilty, for, war crimes. They're being accused of war crimes. All right. Which more than likely they're going to be found guilty on. Let me clarify that. But this is all the Lord's plan, to get this third woe popping. All right. And we're in these times. This is going to be Isaiah, the 13th chapter and the 4th verse. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. Yahweh of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle. Okay, let's look into that word, mustereth. Because what the Lord is doing, he's gathering all these nations. All right. He's luring them in. All right, he's calling them out. Hey, you need to be a part of this. And it's all to their own delusion. This is H6485. It says it's Pequod. It says to attend, to muster, number, reckon, visit. Right? Because the Lord's going to visit. Joel, the 3rd chapter, he's going to visit these nations. Reckon, visit, punish, appoint, look after, care for, to pay attention to observe, to attend. All right, let me go down a little bit. All right, so he's going to visit these nations in this land, the valley of Yehoshaphat. Yehoshaphat. Just like, yeah. The valley of judgment. See, at the end here it says visit and want. So the Lord wants these people over here. Yeah. So looking at D, it says to be passed in review, be caused to miss, be called to account. All right. So the Lord is calling these nations to this designated area. See, in verse 5, it says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. All right. And that's what's going to happen there. That land is going to be cleansed. It's not going to be completely destroyed. All right. America is going to be completely destroyed. But in Israel, it's going to be cleansed with fire. All right. It's going to be still inhabitable, though. All right. As contrary, America won't be. This is going to be, actually, let's go to Jeremiah 49 real quick. Jeremiah 49 and verse 20. It says, therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. The Amalekites, the small hats, they singing that woe is me, I'm being oppressed. These people are trying to take my land after I stole it, back from them. Well, it was never theirs to begin with. All right. They singing that song of sorrow, calling for the mighty nation of America. All right. UN and the NATO and EU to come and help them. All right. And it's worked because you got Biden over there right now, and he proclaiming, okay, on 60 Minutes, that America's the mightiest nation that ever was. What's that? Though they exalt themselves as the eagle. I'm gonna get that in Obadiah. It says, surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So, the Lord's gonna destroy, everybody that goes and helps these small hats, man. Pretty much, they're gonna get destroyed out there. All right, and it's all the spirit of the Lord putting it on the kings, of this earth to do it. Okay, let's get this in Proverbs real quick. Then we're gonna jump to that in Obadiah. I don't know why I didn't type it in like that, but it It's Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So Biden think he going there. All right, he leading, because what they already said, they sending 2,000 troops out. All right. He got, a lot more soldiers on standby. But it's all, the Lord's will. All right. And in a day, prophecy can speed up tremendously. All right. So let's go here and I wanted to get Obadiah real quick. Obadiah 1:3, the pride. So see, America thinks that they're going to go over there, and shut shit down. But it ain't going to happen like that. All right? This is spreading America thin. You had Biden say that we could fight both wars, help both wars, okay, and win both of them. Talking about the other one in Ukraine. See, a lot of this media, mainstream media has done is really distracted the masses of what's going on. See, this is all gonna go into this devil's NWO, because sooner or later they're gonna drop that MOT to the B. All right, sooner or later they're gonna drop that next lockdown, and we can see it coming. The elect sees this all working out. All right. The elect sees how this devil is planning to hit, because these people's minds is not focused on is not focused now as much on that COVID, okay, that pestilence that came back, or that they were trying to bring back. All right, so who knows, or they not talking. You don't hear them after this war popped off. You don't hear them talking about the emergency alerts. All right, the October, what was that? October 7th or October 11th, whenever the hell that was. All right. So people, this is a big distraction. Propaganda is the main thing that promotes war. So they trying to get everybody focused into that third war mindset. That third world war is right around the corner, which it is. But you forgetting about those that flooding of immigrants. You forgetting about them laws that they put in play. You forgot about the 45-day temporary agreement that our government made. All right, and the time's ticking down on that. This is Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right. And this is what Yahweh said, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. All right, and who's had that eagle on their flag? Who's been the mascot of that eagle? The so-called Edomites. All right, from Rome to Babylon, the Great. All right, which is America. All right. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars or satellites, in eagle eye, patrolling the whole world, All right, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. All right, so the Lord is going to bring your ass down to the ground. All right, with these, Amalek, the least of the flock, a small number of Edom. Okay, but all these devils is fighting. All right, all these heathens is fighting over something that's not theirs to begin with, and they think they gonna win. This is Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. That's always been the MO, to keep the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man down. Keep them going off, to keep us in perpetual sin, to keep us, not knowing the true name of the Lord, which is Yahweh. It's not Shem, it's not Yahuwah, Yahweh. And his only begotten son's true name is Yahushai. All right, there is salvation in no other. All right, they were confederate against us and made us look as the scum of the earth. All right, and have, put that strange wine, having the majority of our people stumbling upon themselves in a disgusting manner. All right, but guess what? The Lord put that spirit out in the world, and you can't stop it no more. Every day, the nation of Israel, is coming back to their true heritage, the elect of Israel. All right, the true nation of Israel. All right, and why do they rage? They conspire and imagine, in the vanities of their mind, that they gonna ultimately take their heritage, or take the blessing, steal back their blessing from Esau and Jacob. All right, from the times of Esau and Jacob. All right, just as they're doing with this land. But we know that the Lord is going to get them out of there. This is going to be Isaiah 14, and we're going to close out 14 and 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, Israel, and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. See, because we ain't over there. We're oppressed in Babylon the Great. The majority of us is oppressed in Babylon the Great. All right, as I said, northern and southern kingdom would be oppressed together. All right, they'd be in captivity together in the Americas. And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And that's coming. But this destruction, all right, that cleansing, all right, and everything we see going on has to happen first, all right, including the MOTB. The MOTB has to come before the chariots of Israel, before salvation. All right, that great wrath happening, Jacob's trouble happening across the whole world, but, in America has to pop off before we get that kingdom back. All right, before the Lord sets us back in the delivers us, Babylon gets burnt up by thermonuclear fire, and we get set back in our own land. Okay, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the elect, Kwam Yasharallah Ball. Shalom.